got here by dispatching in the first round of Altamont. Enterprise got here by running past Leighton Christian, and so both teams out on the floor getting ready to go. Testing, still seeing if we're live here. All right, on the floor for the Wolves. They're the number 2 ranked team in the state, according to Deseret News. Rowland Hall does not come in ranked into this, but they have a solid team. And we are sitting courtside. I feel like we're sitting courtside in Ogden trying to broadcast a game that's taking place in Orem, as we're sitting high up on the top row of the UCCU Center on the opposite end of the gym, so we can get plugged into the camera and get things rolling. And down below us is Rowland Hall and Enterprise getting ready to go. Maybe you need to run over and tell him, because he needs to turn it on. All right, first serve. Just let's wait and see if it comes through. First serve, and Enterprise gets the first point of the game and take a 1-0 lead. Enterprise with Timmy Phelps back to serve. Phelps with a good serve, picked up on the right side by the Winged Lions. Hit out of bounds as they tried to go to the weak side, and the ball clears out wide. So it's Enterprise 2, Rowland Hall 0. Phelps with the serve. Ball set up, little hit from the back row. Phelps reaches out one arm and can't get to it, just knocks it down to their left arm. And it's 2-1, Enterprise with the lead. Rowland Hall now with the serve. And as we go along, I'll try to get you some numbers here for Rowland Hall. I do have a roster, but they're so far away, it's difficult to make out those numbers. Jazz Gardner with a nice hit, but a beautiful dig by the Winged Lions. Winged Lions on the attack, get it right back to Enterprise. Gardner pushes it across, set to the middle, and a block. I'm not sure who got that, if it was Ellie Shirtliff or if that was Jazz Gardner, as they knocked down the ball. I believe it was Emily Fowler, number 11, and the Wolves take the 3-1 lead. Served by Kendi Christensen, number 2, drops for an ace. Enterprise up 4-1. Kendi Christensen, a junior, comes in to serve and play some back row. Another good serve. Little push across, picked up by Robinson. Gardner with the hit, that's Doug, pushes it right back to Rowland Hall. Goes outside, off the block to the Wolves, it's picked up by Phelps. And then getting her own shot blocked right there was Ellie Shirtliff. Shirtliff just gives it right back to Rowland Hall. And off the hands of the Wolves is the kill. I think that was number 2 for Rowland Hall, Tess Edgley. Edgley will go back to serve. Edgley puts the ball up. Phelps picks it up, passes it into the net. Somehow, Allie Law managed to get that up and over the top, and then a kill from the power side. I believe number 17, Allie Zahner. That's, I hope I'm saying that right, Z-E-H-N-E-R, Allie Zahner. Rowland Hall trails 4-3. Shirtliff with a two-hand push across the net, off the Rowland Hall defender and down. It's an Enterprise point, and the Wolves take a 2-point lead. Jazz Gardner for Enterprise goes back to serve. Jazz number 10, 5'4" senior. Ball goes deep. It's a tough pass picked up by Rowland Hall, and they'll just send it across out of bounds. So a passing error on Rowland Hall gives the Enterprise Wolves a point. 6-3 Enterprise. Jazz Gardner with that jump serve. tries to set it up in the middle. Not a very good set, so Rowland Hall just pushes it across. Lob will send it out wide to Robinson. Sends it right off the back line. Nice kill by Robinson. Ronnie Robinson, number 5, junior hitter for the Wolves. And the Wolves lead at 7-3. Gardner with that little floating jump serve. Down the middle and out of bounds. Again, Zahner, I believe, number 17 with the attack. And Enterprise takes the 8-3 lead. In earlier action, North Summit defeated St. Joseph as Gardner serves it deep to move into the semifinals. Little tip picked up nicely by, I believe that's Holt. And just ball given back to the Wolves. No, that's Christensen, number 2, that had that little pickup. Now the attack by Rowland Hall, and it drops on the Enterprise side of the net, so point Rowland Hall, 8-4 Enterprise. Jazz Gardner with the pass, and then it's just hit across by the libero Phelps. Little tip in the middle. Gardner picks it up and gives it right back to Rowland Hall. Outside it comes to Zahner. She goes off the hands of Christensen and out of bounds. So Rowland Hall will pick up the point and trail by 3, 8-5. Back to serve for Rowland Hall, I think, is Leah Button, number 10. I say I think because those numbers are nearly impossible to see from her. Lob has to chase down a tough pass, and then Shirtliff puts it right in the middle of the net. Just a simple error there. Gives the point to Rowland Hall, 8-6, the Wolves by 2. Button with the serve. Lob sets it up outside. Robinson off the block, out of bounds. Enterprise point, 9-6 Enterprise Lady Wolves. The Millard Eagles defeated Waterford to move into the semifinals on the other side, and Kanab still trying to get through their first match of the night with Wasatch Academy. Free ball back to Enterprise. Set up there for Ali Lob down the middle. Robinson with a nice kill right at the feet of the libero from Rowland Hall. Number 55, Roberts. That's one of the nicer kills Robinson's had tonight. 10-6 Enterprise lead. Sam Hyatt with the serve right into the net, gives the ball immediately back to Leighton Christian. And a 3-point Enterprise lead, 10-7. Little ricochet action off of Holt. Then Holt goes up, knocks the ball down. So Christensen struggled with the pass. It went off Holt, and then Christensen pushed it back across. Then so Rowland Hall trailing 11-7. Ball tipped up in the air by Gardner, saved by Lob, back to Rowland Hall. Little tip by the Winged Lions Fowler. Now Robinson sends it across off of Rowland Hall, goes deep, Enterprise point. 12-7 Lady Wolves. Serve from Lob. Save on the hit by Phelps, and drops in. So the Wolves pick up another point, 13-7. Lob with the serve. Ball set outside. That's Fowler, dug by Phelps. Pushed to the back row, and Gardner just sends it across. Again, Fowler just lays it across the net, picked up by Robinson. Now they go outside to Holt. It's dug by Rowland Hall's number 37. I think that's 37, but I don't have a 37 on the roster. It must not be. Holt with a little roller right into the net. 13-8. Rowland Hall trails. And it was 27s to net. I said 37 earlier. Serve right into the net. Serving error by the Winged Lions. Give the ball and the point to Enterprise. 14-8, Enterprise leads it. Ronnie Robinson with the serve for the Wolves. And Rowland Hall just sends it back across. Robinson will push it up to Lob. Lob sets it up for Gardner. Gardner down the middle. It's dug by the Winged Lions. It was number 30 ruling with the dig. Now Gardner with a tip out of bounds. Threw it too wide right. And gives the ball and the point to the Winged Lions. Checking in for Rowland Hall. New server, number 4, Cody Guggen. Guggen with the serve, Phelps with the pass. Ball goes outside, Gardner up high. It's blocked, dug up at the net twice, pushed back across. Nice defensive play by the Winged Lions. Gardner tips it, picked up again by the Lions. Ball hanging at the net, blocked by the Wolves. Gardner and Holt at the net, knocking the ball back on the Winged Lions side, and the Wolves pick up the point and lead it by 6, 15-9. Ball clips the top of the net, but does get in on the serve by Phelps. Little tip pushed across, picked up by the Wolves. Gardner straight down with a nice kill down the middle. Jazz Gardner showing how high up she can get out of her 5'4" frame. Enterprise leads at 16-9 from the power side, off the block of number 24, Shelby Farnsworth. And the ball drops on the Enterprise side, and Rowland Hall scores the point. 16-10, Enterprise with the 6-point lead. Fowler serves it for the Winged Lions, passed by Robinson. And up off the block and out is Gardner. Just knocked it right off the block out of bounds. And the Wolves take the 17-10 lead. Kendi Christensen comes in to replace Farnsworth. Christensen to serve. Christensen across the net. It's picked up there by the Winged Lions. The block off the hands of Shirtliff goes to the floor on the Enterprise side. And the Winged Lions cut the lead to 6. It's 17-11. Service error by the Winged Lions. Edgley just got under the ball a little bit, and it spun funny backwards and dropped right into the net. The Wolves lead at 18-11. Gardner returns the favor. That one didn't even get to the net. Gardner almost whiffed on that. Serve again. That's 3 straight missed serves by the two teams. So a little bit of a futility in serving exercise right now. That's 3 straight. Enterprise leading 19-12, the 7-point lead. Sam Hyatt comes back into the game, and timeout on the floor. All right, we're back. It's Sam Hyatt in to serve. Missed her last one. There she goes. She broke a string of 3 straight missed serve by both teams. That ball is going deep and long. Out of bounds. Ruling with the hitting error, and the Wolves take the 20-12 lead. Hyatt to serve again. Pass by Roberts, and then Rowland Hall out of system, just has to send it back across the net. Up is Holt, dug again by Roberts. From the power side, dug by Gardner that time. Gardner off the back row. Nice dig again by Roberts. Free ball sent across by the Winged Lions, and here comes Robinson with a little tip, and it gets it to drop. Sent it back to about the 3-meter line and managed to get the ball to fall, and the Wolves lead at 21-12. Sam Hyatt serves again. Roberts with the pass outside from the weak side. The hitting attempt is dug by the Lady Wolves. Christensen. Robinson has the ball blocked. It's picked up by the Wolves. Dumped over the net by Lobb. It comes right back. Robinson couldn't quite handle it, and it goes out of bounds. So a little back and forth quick on the net. 21-13, Enterprise with the lead. And serving for the Winged Lions, number 17, Zahner. Up high to hit that one is Holt. It's dug again off the back row. And then into the net, hitting error by Fowler. Ali Lobb, the setter for Enterprise, back to serve as the Wolves hold the 22-13 lead. Lobb serves the ball right down the middle off the pass of Zahner and out of bounds. It's Enterprise point, 23-13. Timeout, Rowland Hall. Beaver. All right, back on. Ali Lobb to serve, pushes it across. And again, a hitting error in the middle by the Winged Lions, ruling. And the Wolves have set point here. Lobb with a tough serve. It's going to drop, and the Wolves take the first one, 25-13. All right, back here in Orem at the UCCU Center on the campus of Utah Valley University. Enterprise took the first set, 25-13. And await the start of set 2. The Wolves will serve first. It'll be Ronnie Robinson to serve for Enterprise. Robinson, the junior outside hitter and middle blocker. They move her around a little bit. Ball pushed up by Robinson. Kill on the outside by Rowland Hall. From this side, I could not see who that was out there that got that. It was a nice hit from the power side by the Winged Lions. So Rowland Hall takes the 1-0 lead here in set 2. Phelps with the pass. There's a nice set out to Gardner, and she just pounds that thing home. No opportunity to pass that as she just put that right into the grill of Sophie Stinnett, number 27. So a nice pass, good set, and point Enterprise tied up at 1. Served by Phelps off the block. Phelps picks up the pass. Robinson hits that one. She got under that thing and knocked it out of bounds. Gives Rowland Hall the lead at 2-1. I'm going to have a really hard time seeing their numbers from here because the front numbers are quite small. The back ones are what I have to see, and I'm never going to see the back of them from here. So nice serve by the Winged Lions. Ball's just pushed across by Robinson. Outside to the power side. It comes off the net. Ball hung up on the net. Still alive. Went right off the head of Lob. And the Wolves couldn't recover to get it back over the net. And the Winged Lions go up 3-1. Ball passed by Gardner. Set by Lob. Outside, Gardner with the hit. It goes off the net. And so I said that was Stinnett earlier. It wasn't. It's number 4, Guggen. Nice dig by Guggen. Down the line, out of bounds, I do believe it is. So the Wolves find themselves down 4-1 really quick to start this set. A couple of hitting errors. The Winged Lions taking advantage, and then a missed serve gives the ball back to Enterprise and closes the gap to 4-2. Checking in for the Wolves, Kendi Christensen. Comes to play the back row as Farnsworth goes to the bench. Christensen with the serve, picked up by Roberts. Easy to see her, she's got the libero jersey. Nice hit and kill from the far side. Off the hands of the Wolves and out of bounds. And I think that was Zahner. I may be wrong, but that was who it looked like. Lob serve comes into Gardner. Back out on the set to Gardner. She just missed that one right in the middle of the net. 6-2. Winged Lions extend their lead back to 4. Back to serve, I believe Edgley, number 2. Pass by Phelps. The set goes out again to Gardner. Gardner this time gets on top of it and knocks it down. And the Wolves get the ball back and the point, trailing 6-3. Gardner way back on the edge, so she can do her little floating jump serve. That's off the hands of the Winged Lions and the back wall. 6-4, Enterprise closes the gap to 2. So an ace serve for Gardner. Gardner with another floater again off the pass, out of bounds. Back-to-back aces by Gardner cuts the lead of the Rowland Hall Winged Lions to 1. 6-5, Enterprise trails by 1. As Gardner puts that into Roberts. Roberts gets the pass up. It's going to come off the back row on the hit. Gardner pushes it right over to Lob. And just pushing to the back is Shirtliff. Roberts picks it up. Now an attack right into the area where Phelps picks it up. Robinson out of bounds. It said it was tipped, and Enterprise will get the point. Robinson hit it deep, but the referee called a tip, and it ties the game up at 6 apiece. Gardner continues the serve. And knocking the ball down is Robinson on the overpass. And the Wolves take the lead, so Enterprise has got down 6-2. That's a 5-0 run. Gardner with the pass, or excuse me, the serve. Gardner will pick up the hit attempt. Robinson with a little tip. Nice save, but can't quite get it up high enough to do anything with it. On the far side by the Winged Lions. And the Wolves have extended their lead to 2. 6-0 run. Pass stays deep. Roberts has to free ball it back to back over to the Wolves side. Robinson is blocked out of bounds. Enterprise gets the point. 9-6 Enterprise, a 7-0 lead. Robinson went up and just crushed the ball. Was blocked, but it went out of bounds. Gardner with another serve. Nice pickup. Off the power side, picked up by Gardner on the Enterprise side. Shurtleff with it, drops it on the back line. Shurtleff gets the kill. Shurtleff did a good job that time of getting behind the ball and getting on top of it and getting it to fall on the line in the back. 10-6, 8-0 Enterprise run. Gardner gets another ace. 11-6, a 9-0 run by the Lady Wolves to start off this set. Timeout on the floor. All right, both sides back on the floor. And Jazz Gardner continues the serve. Nice pass this time. Attack down the middle. Ball's blocked, and then the Wolves catch it. Get called for the lift. And finally, the Winged Lions break that 9-0 run by the Wolves, and it's 11-7. Enterprise with the lead. Phelps with the pass. Lob sets it up for Robinson, who just dumps it at the net, and it's pushed right back to Robinson. Right back to Rowland Hall, out to the power side. Tipped by Rowland Hall. Lob sets it up. Robinson approaches and hard down the line. Put that right off of the Winged Lion defender. Out of bounds. Enterprise point and serve. 12-7. Kanab just managed to finish off Wasatch Academy, and they'll play now immediately, getting ready now to play again. Serve an ace by Sam Hyatt. They'll play again against Duchesne. So from Region 18, Millard, Enterprise, Kanab all advance. Millard has advanced all the way to the semis. All right, Rowland Hall gets it back. Trailing 13-8. Christensen with the pass. Robinson has to just knock it across. Little easy swing. Phelps with the dig on the Enterprise side. Lob sets it up for Robinson down the middle, and that's a kill. Robinson crossed to the left side near the back line and picks up the point. 14-8 Enterprise. It'll be lob to serve. Going on as well today, lots of football action as their playoffs have started. Lob with the serve. Down the middle. Attack from the middle picked up by Gardner. Lob sets it up, and it's Holt. Puts it on the back line, and it looked good. They may make a cause. They do say it was in because the line judge, instead of judging the line, was keeping a ball from the next court during the warm-ups from rolling into the court. But it did drop in. The referee called it in, and the Wolves have the 15-8 lead. Lob serves again. You could just about put a piece of tape down the middle. She goes the same place every time. Nice kill from the far side. on the power side by the Winged Lions. Dropped it into the hole of the defense near the near side. And I just can't make out the numbers from here. So the Winged Lions cut it to 15-9. Robinson approaches, has it blocked, picked up by Gardner. This time Holt with the tip, picked up again by the Winged Lions. Ball blocked by Farnsworth, and then a nice push by Robinson. Found a hole on the back left corner and just pushed the ball into that hole. And the Wolves extend their lead. It'll be Robinson serving now. Ball set up in the middle, blocked by Gardner, and Enterprise picks up the point. 17-9. The Wolves with the 8-point lead here in set 2. Already leading 1-0 as Robinson awaits a signal from the official. There it goes. Ball overpassed into the net. Nice pickup by the setter to push that back out and sent over to the Wolves. Now Robinson just pushes it across to Rowland Hall. Hit attempt blocked, but falls on the Enterprise side. And it'll be a point for Rowland Hall. 17-10, the Winged Lions. Back to serve. Number 4, Cody Guggen. Guggen's serve is picked up by Phelps. Set to the outside to Gardner. Wow, got right on top of that one. Split the block and dropped it straight down. 18-10, the Wolves with the lead. Phelps back to serve. Drops that low. Nice job to pick that up by the Winged Lions. Hit attempt blocked at the net. And the Wolves go up 19-10. So Timmy Phelps continues her good work serving. Ball set up to the outside. Knocked to the floor by Robinson. Good outside attack by the Winged Lions. And I think that was, I'm not sure, but I think that one may have been Zahner. I kind of lost track of who's where over there, and I just can't see the numbers from this far away. Gardner gives it to the setter and gets it right back, and that's tipped. I thought she was going to hit it out of bounds, but Ruling reached up, got a hand on it, and the Wolves will get the point. 20-11, Enterprise leads in some of that football action. Mentioned Kanab beat Layton Christian 38-16 today. Roberts shanks the pass off to the right, and Enterprise goes up 21-11. Parowan destroyed Altamont 41-7. Duchesne 33-8 over Monticello. Christensen with the serve. Comes the attack from the power side. Robinson pushes it up. Shirtliff does a good job with the left hand to push it back on the Rowland Hall side, and it drops for the point. 22-11 Enterprise. And Milford beat Rich 28-6. In 2A, Delta ran over North Severe 54-33. And we've got a timeout. 22-11 Enterprise with the lead. All right, the timeout's over. Enterprise leading 22-11. As mentioned, in 2A, Delta beat North Severe 54-33. South Summit in football 40, San Juan 12. Beaver, two-time defending champion, 56-3 drubbing of ALA. Ball tipped over. picked up by Robinson. Lob with the set outside to Gardner. Gardner with a left-handed tip, drops it in the hole on the right side. Enterprise 23-11. Grand 35-17 over Millard. Some of the local teams down south. As Christensen serves. Shanked by Roberts and her partner there next to her. And it's set point. Enterprise leading 1-0. Desert Hills 45-13 over Bonneville in 4A playoff action. Christensen serves for the set. That's off Roberts into the net and down. Enterprise wins set 2, 25-11. We'll be back. Not sure if we're back on the air yet or not, but both teams back out on the court, ready for set 3. Enterprise leads 2-0. Last year's 3A state champion Desert Hills in football defeated Bonneville 45-13. The runner-up Pineview in what could only be called one of the most classic games in Utah high school history. Pineview in the 4A ranks 63, Tooele 14. Dixie 17-0 over Park City at the half. Rowland Hall with the serve. Gardner with the pass. Gardner up, hits it too long, out of bounds. Rowland Hall will take the first point. So Guggen to serve for Rowland Hall. Floats it across to Phelps. Lob will push it out to Gardner. Gardner goes up left-handed, knocks it down. Almost picked up by Fowler, number 11 of Rowland Hall. But the ball drops and the Wolves tie it up at 1. Phelps with the serve. Ball goes outside, is blocked. And a dig by Phelps. Robinson hits it from the back row. Again, picked up by Rowland Hall. Goes outside to Fowler, that's blocked. Off the attempted dig and down. Enterprise picks up the point, 2-1. Phelps will continue the serve. Back set to the weak side off the hands of the Enterprise blockers. Gardner goes up, makes the attempt at the kill. Nice dig by Rowland Hall's ruling. Ball sent over to Shirtliff. She dives, just sends it across. And we've just got a little toss going back and forth right now. And then Gardner fires one across, picked up by the Winged Lions. There's a free pass back. Outside, Shirtliff with the hit. Dug nicely by the Winged Lions. Fowler tips it over the net. Set weak side and out of bounds. Shelby Farnsworth got the weak side set and sent it just a little long. So a 2-2 tie. And I believe that's number 11, Fowler, goes back to serve and misses it. Emily Fowler puts the ball in the net, and Enterprise will get the ball back and the lead, 3-2. Kendi Christensen, number 2, checks in for Farnsworth. Christensen with the serve. Roberts picks it up. Guggen with the set. Little tip by Edgeling. Gardner up high, has it blocked, and it drops on the line. Looked like it was going out of bounds. The Wolves thought it was, let it go, and it dropped. So Rowland Hall ties it up at 3. Back to serve for the Winged Lions. I believe that's number 3. No, it's not 3. They don't have a 3 on the roster I have. Gardner tries to cross with that one, pulled it right into the net. It'll give Rowland Hall the lead at 4-3. It's number 2, so that's Edgeling back serving. Floated to Gardner. Pass back out to Gardner. Gardner gets it down the line, but hits the net with it again. She's not quite getting it over like she'd like to. And Rowland Hall sends it back. Got to Gardner again. This time she pushes it down the line and drops it in the back left corner. Two-hand push by Gardner. Ties the game up at 4 and sends Gardner to the back row to serve. Gardner will do her little jump floater right into the net. You could see that one coming. The toss was low and she put it right into the net. 5-4. Rowland Hall with the lead. Leah Button, number 10, back to serve for the Winged Lions. Phelps will pass it to Lobb. And too deep. Shirtliff got the ball a little bit behind her. And the ball sails long. 2.64 lead for Rowland Hall. Phelps will pick up the serve. Send it outside. Lobb does to Robinson off the block. Dug nicely back in the corner by the Winged Lions. Little tip picked up by Robinson. Lobb goes up and gets it. Sends it back row to Gardner, who loops it across to the Winged Lions. Little tip and short. Attempt by, I believe that was Ruling. Tried to get that across and just went short with it. And the Wolves climb within 1 and send Sam Hyatt in to serve. Sam Hyatt sends it deep. Roberts off of her. Picked up deep. Then the Winged Lions just have to free it across. Robinson with a nice kill. Come in down the middle. Found a seam and dropped it right in front of the defense. Sophia Stinnett, number 27, had no chance on that one. Roberts dives in there for the ball. It goes off her arm, and Sam Hyatt picks up the ace on the serve. Enterprise has taken the lead, 7-6. Hyatt with the serve. Ball put up to the weak side, little tip, picked up by Robinson. She knocks it out of bounds. Gardner was there, would have picked it up. Robinson stepped in front of her and kind of shanked it. And it ties the game up at 7 apiece. Another action here today. Millard has already advanced to the semis against last year's champion North Summit. So Millard will play North Summit tomorrow morning. Lobb sets it outside, down the middle, excuse me. Robinson just drops it in the defense right in the middle and finds a hole, and Enterprise gets the lead back, 8-7. Christensen goes to the bench, Farnsworth back in. Lobb, who's been probably the highest scoring server for the Wolves, gets it in. Fowler puts it in the middle of the net on the hit attempt from the power side. And the Wolves climb up to a 2-point lead, 9-7. Lob with the serve. Attack down the middle by the Winged Lions. Lob will set it up for Robinson down the middle. That's blocked. Off the Wolves, out of bounds. So a nice block down the middle by the Lions defense. Coming back in for the Winged Lions. Just didn't turn around enough I could see her number. The ball just creeps. So that hit attempt was Edgley. Came off the top of the tape, crawled right over the hands of the blockers and dropped. So sometimes it's better to get a little help and be lucky than just good. Winged Lions tie the game up at 9. Robinson with the overhand pass. Gets the ball back, hits it way long. That was clear off the plastic out on the cement. Rowland Hall now leads 10-9. Ruling with the serve, hits the net, rolls across and falls out of bounds. Enterprise gets the ball back and ties up the score at 10. Robinson goes to the back row to serve. Gets it across and gets an ace. That thing came across the net and the bottom fell out of that ball. And Rowland Hall was unable to pick it up off the floor. So 1-point lead for the Wolves. Robinson sends it deep. Ruling manages to get it up in the air, and then Rowland Hall just have to give it back. Down the middle, Jazz Gardner off the block, out of bounds. And the Wolves take a 12-10 lead. Robinson goes back to serve. Picked up by Ruling. Down the middle, Edgley off the block of the Wolves, and then Holt tries to swat it back across and just puts it in the middle of the net. 12-11, Enterprise with the 1-point lead. Serve coming from Guggen. Phelps with the pass, outside Gardner. Gardner hits it right in the middle of the net. And timeout, Enterprise. Both teams back on the floor. Rowland Hall tied the game up at 12. The Wolves won the first 2 sets fairly easily. Not a lot of trouble in those first 2 sets, 25-13, 25-11. But Rowland Hall has hung around. Guggen with the serve. Robinson passes it up. They go weak side to Holt. It's dug up by the Winged Lions. Free ball sent across, picked up by Robinson. Outside to Holt. Holt gets it to drop. Another kill for Holt. Holt's had a good tournament so far. 13-12 Enterprise. Jessica Holt, one of the keys because she's kind of the third hitter and can take a lot of pressure off Robinson and Gardner. Phelps with the pass. That just hit in the middle of the net. Weak side set, and the ball just fluttered off the hand of the hitter and right into the middle of the net. Phelps with the serve. Down the middle off the hands of the Wolves. Diving attempt by Phelps to save it. Beautiful save. Keeps that ball alive. Edgling has it blocked. Puts an elbow up. Keeps it alive. Then the ball goes out of bounds. Enterprise gets it. So Phelps with that diving save kept that point in Enterprise's favor. 15-12. So good hustle play by Phelps. Nice serve. Tipped across by Guggen. Sent back by the Wolves. Nice save over on the far side. Now Phelps just sets it up. And Shirtliff knocks it across the net. It's saved by the Winged Lions again. Fowler to Robinson on the other side. Shirtliff just pulls it right down into the net. Just missed the hit. Gives the ball back to Rowland Hall. And a 2-point Enterprise lead. 15-13 as Fowler goes back to serve. Robinson with the pass. Lob outside. Gardner up high, right down the line. Beautiful kill by Gardner. She looked to get up a little bit better than she had on her previous 2 or 3 attempts. And gives the Wolves the 16-13 lead. Christensen will come back into the game and replace Farnsworth. Christensen with the serve. Ball set outside. Doug, it was Zahner with the attack. Gardner with the little tip, drops it off the hands of the Rowland Hall blockers into the floor. And the Wolves extend the lead 17-13. The Wolves trying to go for the sweep here. That's long. Christensen got under that one, sent it deep. The Wolves lead 17-14 and back to serve. The Rowland Hall is Edgley. Bad pass by Phelps. That was a good serve. Give some credit to the serve on that. Edgley got some drop on that ball. Phelps couldn't pick it up. The pass goes right to the base of the net. Point Rowland Hall. And then this one is just missed by Edgley. Gives the point right back. Enterprise leads 18-15. Jazz Gardner goes to the back row to serve. Gardner with the little floater. Guggen with the set. Dug up by Phelps. Then a nice attack by Robinson. Shirtliff goes up and just swats it back. Now an attack from the Rowland Hall side. Ball shot deep again by Shirtliff into the net, and Rowland Hall can't save it. And the ball drops harmlessly to the floor, and Enterprise picks up the point, 19-15. And timeout, Rowland Hall. All right, both teams back out on the floor. Enterprise leading 19-15. Jazz Gardner about to serve. The Wolves lead at 2-0, looking to close it out in 3. Guggen with the set down the middle. The hit attempt is blocked and then knocked back across the net by the Wolves. Phelps with the dig on the attempt by Zahner, and then way long by Robinson. 19-16 now, 3-point Enterprise lead. And Leah Button back to serve for the Winged Lions. Coming into the game for the Winged Lions, Clarissa Hyde, number 21, I believe. And the serve is missed right in the middle of the net. Gives the ball right back to the Wolves. Leading 20-16, Sam Hyatt checks into the game. Shirtliff goes out. Phelps goes out. Also into the game, Christensen, I believe. Nope, Holt, check that. Sam Hyatt to serve for the Enterprise Wolves, number 20. Roberts with the pass. And a little too low for the setter to handle it, and that ball flutters out of bounds. Enterprise takes the 21-16 lead. Served by Hyatt. Roberts with the pass. They go weak side. Hit and long. Enterprise point 22-16. The Wolves will play at 11 a.m. tomorrow if they finish this one off, as it looks like they will, leading 2-0. Kanab playing kind of the late match. Timeout. All right, timeout over. Both teams back on the floor. The Wolves lead this 2-0. Lead this particular set 22-16. Looking to close it out is Sam Hyatt. Lobs one across the net. Roberts with the pass. The ball goes outside. Dug up. Back row by Christensen. From the back row, it's Gardner with the attack. Roberts picks it up on the dig. Down the middle to Ruling and out of bounds. Enterprise 23. Rowland Hall 16. Enterprise will play the winner of Kanab and Duchesne playing right now. They're in the first set. Roberts will just have to send it back across the net. Hyatt with an overpass. Goes up, hangs on the net, and falls over. And the Wolves now have match point at 24-16. 24-16, Enterprise chance to close it out right here as Hyatt puts the serve across the net. Weak side hitting attempt, picked up by Hyatt. Outside, down the middle, Robinson drops it in for the winner. Enterprise wins it 25-16, 3-0 sweep. So a pair of sweeps today puts Enterprise in the semifinals tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Court 2. So if you're tuning in to watch tomorrow, 11 a.m., Court 2, where they'll take on the winner of Duchesne and Kanab. And they're in a good one right now. Kanab trails 22-21. We'll be on the air tomorrow, 11 a.m., as the Enterprise Wolves will play in the semifinals with Millard and North Summit in the in the top bracket, and Enterprise and the winner of Duchesne Kanab in the bottom bracket. So Enterprise wins it 3-0. Have a good evening.